Hi guys, this is Harold Kurt from haroldkurt.com. Today's topic, tips to avoid legal troubles during summer travel. Hopefully you guys have some travel plans. We do, and can't wait. These tips apply to any travel, but for the moment I want to concentrate a little bit on international travel. Summer vacations and trips abroad are a great way to experience people and other cultures. We went to Germany last year and had a great time. No matter what your method of transportation, you should be prepared for just about anything when traveling to other countries. Lots of airports, lots of airlines, lots of different people. Before taking any trips, you should research the regulations and laws of the country that you plan to visit beforehand, because legal issues can arise, and claim ignorance of the laws of that country or that state is no excuse and may land you in jail. So you may want to check with a law firm who can check on the requirements for you and help you avoid any problems at customs or in the countries that you're visiting. Hi Denise, miss you. Before booking any flights, check with airlines or travel authorities about what you may or may not bring into the country or on the airplanes. Agents are usually pretty helpful and can offer information about limitations on what you can bring aboard a flight. If you'll be traveling outside the country, outside the U.S., be sure to get familiar with the laws of the area that you're staying in. I know Denise has been doing an awful lot of international travel, and it looks like she's having a great time. So if you're renting a car, you need to know about the traffic laws as well. When we went to Germany, I did not rent a car, excuse the telephone. That happens in life. So you want to consider carrying traveler's health insurance in addition to your regular insurance. I have Kaiser Permanente coverage in the United States, but it's not going to cover me when I was in Germany. So, luckily we didn't have the issue, but some countries might require proof of insurance when you're entering the country. So just need to check on that to make sure. And beware of scammers out for your money. Travelers often get bumped from flights or have very long layovers between flights. When we went to Germany, we had a 6-hour layover in Toronto. It was crazy. But there's lots of strange people around. So be cautious of anyone who approaches you with sad stories about, usually it's about being stranded at the airport. They always need money because they need money to get back to their parents or grandparents. The stories change, but they need money for a ticket, and usually they really don't. Bring only documentation that you need for the time that you're out of the country. Keep important documents like identifications and passports close to you at all times. Beware of pickpockets and strange people. It's recommended that you use traveler's checks. We got a boatload of traveler's checks on the way to Germany and no cash at all. If you need to get a small amount of cash, what we did was just got it at the port of entry, and that was all we had to do. So, read all the documents before signing. The most important information you'll find is usually at the very bottom of the page, usually in really small print. And that's where you'll find limitations on restrictions. So you might be prohibited from doing certain things or bringing certain things into the country. So, check on that, because engaging activities get you in trouble. If it's legal here, it doesn't mean it's legal in another country. You might want to check with a law firm before you go to review any documents before signing. Yes, and Denise, definitely make copies of everything and keep them in a different place from where you have your passport, which we did for sure. Had them locked in the safe, and we went on a river cruise. We had them locked in the safe in our room all the time. Designate someone to handle your affairs while you're away. We had both of our kids handling everything while we were gone. And anything that happens to you when you're out of the country, make sure a relative or a friend has a copy of your will. You do have a will, right? Because you need to have one. Insurance papers, power of attorney. You do have a power of attorney, right? You certainly should. And as Denise said, make darn sure that you have a copy of all those documents stored someplace other than the originals. One thing that people might not think about, make sure that you put your mail or newspaper subscriptions on hold till you get back. If there's newspapers and mail piling up on your doorstep, guaranteed that people are going to know that you're away. The other thing that happened to us, we forgot to do so, but we did have a UPS package show up while we were gone. Luckily, one of our neighbors knew that we were gone and grabbed it and kept it for us, so it wasn't sitting on the porch or stolen. So, hope these tips keep you safe and legal while traveling this summer. Hopefully you have some good plans to travel. I'm in Oregon now. I wish I was in Hawaii with Denise, but I'm not. I'm in Oregon, so we have some plans to travel. We're staying in the U.S. this year, not going out of country, but keep safe and have fun. We've talked a little bit today about protecting your legal rights and your identity. If you'd like more tips on either or both those, I've got a bunch, so feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be happy to share. Suzanne, I missed you. Sorry that you were, and Ash Lawrence too. I'm about to be done, but I hope you review what we said today, and I really hope and pray that you have a great summer and have yourselves some fun times. All right? Thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.